I'm J. Alfred Smith, Sr., Pastor Emeritus of Allen Temple Baptist Church, Oakland, California. I'm glad that I not only was a participant in the civil rights movement led by the late Dr. Martin Luther King, a progressive National Baptist convention, but in my own community there in the West Coast, I was involved with the Black Panther Party that was concerned about social justice and concerned about racism in the Oakland Police Department, concerned about the fact that a number of children were going to public schools every day hungry because of poverty that was caused by racism. And in addition to that, I continued to be on the front as a spiritual Marine fighting in the Lord's army for justice. Well, the Allen Temple Baptist Church did not give much resistance to our being involved in the battle for social justice because of our location, our turf, our physical location was in the heart of the worst poverty in the city of Oakland. The city of Oakland is divided geographically by the hills and the flatlands. The people who lived in the hills represented the privilege and represented the wealth. People in the flatlands represented the people of poverty, the people who were the oppressed. In order for us to have integrity in our own community, we had to be involved. We had to take a leadership. And in fact, when the Black Panther Party dissolved, because we did take a strong stand with them, we were able to purchase their property where our Family Life Center now exists. I lament the fact that the majority of the black churches seem to be involved in an introverted self-interest agenda of meeting, eating, and greeting until they could wait for the next Sunday to take place to meet, eat, and greet instead of being a vocal advocate during the week for the people, and instead of being the center of community organizing for justice to run down as waters and righteousness as a mighty stream. I lament the fact that too much preaching today is entertainment preaching or a false gospel prosperity preaching, where the prosperity is not a trickle-down prosperity, but a prosperity, if there's any at all, that ends up in the hands of a few proclaimers who misinterpret the Bible to practice a biblical malpractice of exegesis that points toward their own self-interest.
How important do you think the role of Proctor is in developing new leaders?
The Proctor Conference is a necessity because of all of the religious Baptist bodies and all of the religious denominations. Proctor Conference is the lone John the Baptist crying in the wilderness for social justice.